Hello friends, and welcome back to AutoFix Zone. In today's video, we will talk about the symptoms that appear when the vehicle speed sensor fails. We will also identify its location in the vehicle, the types of speed sensors, and whether the sensor can be cleaned to function again or if replacement is unavoidable. Where is the vehicle speed sensor located in the vehicle? In most vehicles, the speed sensor is found in two locations. The first and most common location is mounted on the transmission or gearbox, which is more common in vehicles equipped with an automatic transmission. The second location is near the wheel bearing or mounted on the outer CV joint, outer drive shaft joint. Types of vehicle speed sensor. The vehicle speed sensor comes in two forms. First type, a standalone conventional vehicle speed sensor as commonly known. It's mounted on the gearbox, whether manual or automatic, to derive vehicle speed from the rotation of the transmission gears, or it may be mounted on the outer CV joint. Second type, an integrated speed sensor combined with the ABS sensor, two sensors in one unit. In this case, it has only one location in the vehicle, mounted at all four wheels adjacent to the magnetic wheel bearing, ABS bearing, or mounted directly above the outer CV joint. In this configuration, the sensor functions as both an ABS wheel speed sensor and a vehicle speed sensor simultaneously. Symptoms of a failing speed sensor. 1. Check engine light illumination. If an incorrect or invalid signal is sent from the speed sensor to the ECU, the check engine light will illuminate and a diagnostic trouble code, P0500, vehicle speed sensor malfunction, will be stored in the vehicle's computer. It should be noted that in many cases, a fault in the speed sensor may exist without illuminating the check engine light. This can also occur with other sensors, where a fault code is stored in the ECU without triggering the warning light. 2. Speedometer malfunction or fluctuation. The speedometer reading primarily depends on the vehicle speed sensor. When the sensor fails and sends inaccurate signals to the ECU, this may cause instability of the speedometer needle, the needle remaining at 0 while the vehicle is moving, or random and illogical fluctuations in the reading. 3. Transmission problems. A faulty speed sensor directly affects automatic transmission shift decisions. It may cause delayed shifting or harsh gear engagement, as the transmission control depends on speed sensor input to determine engine load, vehicle acceleration, and shift timing. As a result, the transmission may remain stuck in a single gear, as if the transmission control logic has frozen. 4. Cruise control malfunction. One of the most common symptoms of a faulty or malfunctioning speed sensor is the inability to properly use the cruise control system. The cruise control may suddenly stop functioning or may not operate at all. 5. ABS system issues. As mentioned earlier, there are two types of speed sensors, the conventional vehicle speed sensor and the integrated ABS speed sensor. If either type fails, the ABS warning light may illuminate, since the ABS system fundamentally relies on wheel speed data to monitor the rotational speed of all four wheels. 6. Reduced engine performance and increased fuel consumption. A failing speed sensor can cause slow throttle response, noticeable reduction in engine torque, and in some cases lack of throttle response. Engine hesitation or misfire-like symptoms may occur due to incorrect data being sent to the ECU, accompanied by increased fuel consumption. Cleaning the sensor or replacing it. If you are wondering whether cleaning the speed sensor can solve the problem or if replacement is required, here is the answer. Yes, cleaning the speed sensor can be beneficial and may resolve the issue if the malfunction is caused by accumulated dirt or grease on the external surface of the sensor, particularly if it is the type mounted on the outer CV joint or near the wheel bearing. However, if the sensor appears physically intact but is diagnosed as faulty by the vehicle's computer, replacement is unavoidable as cleaning will not be effective. It should also be noted that the sensor itself may be functional, and the issue may instead be related to the electrical connector or wiring harness. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to AutoFix Zone for more tips and guides to keep your car running smoothly.